7 Questions with Steve and Brad. 7 Questions with Steve and Brad.
It's another episode of 7 Questions with Steve and Brad.
7 questions, and we have an amazing guest. He's one of our BFFs, Brandon Barash. What's up, buddy?
What's up? How you
Hey,
doing?
dude, we were just talking about. We saw each other yesterday, and I miss you so much.
I'm having withdrawals.
I know, man. It was
withdrawing from you guys.
What an incredible weekend. Awesome.
It was. It really was.
Thanks
What
for
a
doing that.
what a gift to just like in this year, this stupid freaking year.
Yeah.
Just like the fact that we could get tested, hang out together, and do what we did.
Awesome.
Just like it fed me so much.
100%. I'm right there with you. I
Amazing.
didn't realize how much I needed it until after. You know?
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, for
Good.
sure. All right, so now we get to ask you dumb questions.
Fantastic.
You've
All
toured
right, here
with
we
the
go.
band. You've been a regular on multiple television shows. Would you trade it all to have been a successful pro athlete?
Oh, that's good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Well, here's the thing. When I was a teenager, I dreamt of being a professional basketball player, right?
Sure.
I mean, who doesn't? But
Right.
the reality of me my growth spurt stopped at 5'11". Okay. So being a 5'11" Jewish kid from Calabasas, the odds were not in my favor.
Yeah,
Sure.
baby.
John Stewart said it best when he said, Jewish men, we age like avocados, right? Once we're green, we just turn brown and lumpy and it's all downhill. So I don't think my professional athlete career would have lasted very long. So I'm gonna keep playing with house money.
Right.
Yeah.
A professional athlete does have a shelf life. And then if you want to go into like commentating or something, that's something. But the athlete part is gone.
It's gone and it's fleeting.
Unless you're a golfer. And then you can go into the Champions League.
There you
The
go.
Champions Tour.
The senior tour and the
Or if you play pickleball like Bradford.
pickleball. I don't know what pickleball is. Is that an inside joke or is that a real thing?
It's a secret game. You have to join a club.
No, my gosh,
Yeah.
you had to ask.
Is that what you guys play on the road?
Or sneakers.
One would just have to take one look at my house and know the answer is sneakers.
You are a big sneaker guy.
I love my sneakers, man. And I see now that you are a sneaker guy. And I couldn't have been happier.
I know you were excited when you saw my sneakers. You're like,
Speaking of, I
oh,
was like,
dude,
oh my God."
finally.
You got the patent leather gold toe Jordan 1s.
Totally.
Well, I saw your
Yeah.
shoes and thought that you were like walking around in Brandon's shoes. I thought you stole them, or I thought you were like trying them on.
Those are definitely ones Brandon would have bought.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
Awesome.
I just ordered some new shoes.
What'd you get?
Oh, some
I
Birkenstocks?
No, I got like
Crocs?
like
You got the
like-
Crocs, didn't you?
coffee or tea.
Tea, 100%. As a matter of fact, I was just waiting for my electric kettle to reach boiling point. I am pouring some Yorkshire Gold now.
This guy is a
Ooh.
tea fanatic.
Tea fanatic.
Yes.
I always have, as you guys remember, I have loose leaf tea. I do remember I used to pack my own tea sachets,
Yes.
loose leaf tea, and I would have like whatever I need, what would want that day: white tea, green tea, yellow tea, black tea.
That was amazing.
It's all there. Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
tea, 100%. Yeah. I would
Awesome.
say my hot beverage consumption is 80 to 85% tea, and then the rest coffee.
Mm.
And it's great. I don't drink the coffee very much. I don't drink the coffee very much. But when I do drink it, it gives me that rush that I need. It's
Oh,
immediate. So
yeah.
it's great. Yeah.
Well,
Because I
that's
got to
nice.
a point.
Yeah,
I got to a point where I was having 4 to 8 shots of espresso a day.
Yes.
And I knew I was in trouble, like when I got home from work and had to break down a script and would have 3 shots of espresso and literally wake up 3 hours later with my head on the kitchen table.
Totally. That's so me.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
So-
kind of where we're at. Yeah.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
now. The biggest difference between working on General Hospital and Days of Our Lives.
I get to play 2 characters here. Well,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. In the beginning of Jake coming onto the canvas, which is those of you who don't know, that's the second character I've played, or that I am playing on Days of Our Lives. Stefan died. Jake came onto the canvas some months later. And for a while, there was that whole, is he, isn't he, is he Jake? Is he Stefan? Who is he? So I
Does
got
he have
to
a
kinda
scar
dabble.
on his neck?
Right. Does he have a scar on his chest? Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that was really fun going back and forth. And I really wish they would bring that back because there's a big difference between the two guys.
Right.
And as far as like the way they talk, the way their body language, their posture, everything is just different about them.
Sure.
So yeah, I'd say
Well, it's
that's
funny. I wasn't
probably the
thinking
biggest
about
difference.
Brandon's scar. I was thinking about Jake being shot in the throat.
Right here. Yeah, that's true.
What is something that you do in your adult life, either as a dad or as an actor, that there's no way that you pictured doing it as a kid? You know how sometimes as a kid, like, I'm going to be this kind of dad, or if I grow up to be an actor, I'm going to be this. But what is something that you do either on a regular basis that you've got to do that is something
what's
you
funny?
never
The
pictured?
first thing that came into my mind, I didn't do this as a kid. Legos, man. I'm obsessed with Legos as an adult.
That's awesome.
And I wasn't as a kid. I thought they were stupid for some reason. I don't know why. But when Harper was, I don't know, 3 years old or something. Yeah, she was 3. I was like looking for stuff to do. It was like the beginning of single fatherhood. And it's like, man, you got to pack the days. I mean, the first mistake I feel like every single parent makes is like, okay, we got to pack every single day with stuff. And so I was looking for stuff to do, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to surprise her with a Lego space shuttle. So I stayed up till like 2 or 3 in the morning one day, putting together this Lego space shuttle so that it would be there when she woke up and we could play with it.
The kids are supposed to build it.
Yeah. She was 3 though, and I couldn't let her build it because the whole
That's
ingesting
funny.
a Lego.
Sure.
So anyway, she was enamored with it. I became enamored with the whole process. And so now our projects have become more and more complicated and more pieces. So that's yeah. I
That is so
love
funny.
Legos.
That's awesome.
Imagining you as like a little kid, like being like, Legos are dumb. When I'm a dad, I'm never gonna play Legos with my kids.
Not gonna
Surprise, kid!
Brandon, I know that you do a lot of impressions,
Yes.
but what is your favorite one? Do you have a favorite impression that you do personally? Because I always ask you to do them, but what's the one that you love doing?
The one impression that I love doing the most is, why the hell you gotta make me choose, huh? You gotta put me on the spot like some dancing little monkey, do a dance, make me laugh.
That's awesome.
That's great.
All right.
I just so
Love that
happen to
one.
have my sunglasses
Dude,
right now.
I love John Lennon. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, dude.
Screw you all. I'm gonna drink my tea.
Okay, there you go.
Very good. Very good.
He's awesome at impressions, by the way.
No, thank you.
What purchase in hindsight do you feel most silly about?
Oh, all I have to do is open up my closet. Yes. There's a lot of stuff in that closet. I'm like, what was I thinking?
Well, you're always on the edge of the cutting edge of fashion, and if sometimes I don't know where the parameters are of fashion, so I see you and I'm like, oh, he's on the edge. I don't know what on the other side of it is, but he's on the edge.
Those of you who don't know us well, that was a euphemism. That's Bradford saying, sometimes you look like a clown. And I didn't realize that was in
Oh, he's
style.
on the edge.
Yeah, yeah.
In our younger years, you took a lot of you took some chances, and I loved it.
Yeah.
'Cause you know what it was? It was always those things that like, oh wow, I couldn't pull that off.
Yeah.
That was
I remember one Emmys. I wore this kind of like silvery looking suit. It was like a sharkskin suit with these bright pink suede Ted Baker boots.
Amazing.
Love that.
And I've seen those pictures, and that's one of those what was I thinking moments.
But
In the moment, I was like, yeah, this is great.
This question's a weird one,
Uh-oh.
and it's definitely not for me. If your sheets had to be made of deli meats, which deli meat would you choose?
Or meats, multiple.
Wow.
It's kind of weird, bro. This is
Prosciutto, man. If I get hungry.
Ooh,
wake
oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, and those are like
Besides, there's already enough salami in that bed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, whoa.
Who'd be the worst celebrity to have dinner with?
Oh man, the worst celebrity I've dinner with. Oh man.
Thank you, Brandon.
Brandon,
Barash.
thank you, brother. 7 questions.
All right.
Brandon
Well
Barash.
executed.
Thanks, buddy.
Well executed.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.